Welcome inside Clemson's Death Valley. Two teams from different conferences with something to prove. It's the West Virginia Mountaineers and the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Joel Klatt, and Holly Rose patrolling the sidelines for us today. Hey, Holly.
Death Valley. The tradition is real. You touch the rock, you run down the hill, and it is a beautiful venue. Clemson has become one of the most difficult places to play in the ACC, if not college football. These fans are electric and dynamic. Call it Death Valley for a reason. This is where teams' dreams come to die. Nice?
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. The Tigers will kick this deep to get us going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So the Mountaineers offense trots out there to open this game. And all eyes on this running back. He's been so productive all year, but Joe, also his experience, the way that he exudes confidence, kind of contagious for this offense, I think.
I couldn't have said it better, Chris. He raises the level of his teammates' play around him. It's his vision, it's his burst. He holds on to the football, does everything well. He's the most reliable player on the field.
They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, Chris, finally they get that run game going. I've been asking them to run it better on first down. They finally do, and here, lo and behold, they move the chains. Good job up front. Running back gets loose, and now you got a first down.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
This offense loves the RPO. The quarterback is great throwing, and he's got quick hands and a good release. This one, RPO slant, nice game.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They're going to run it. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, it doesn't always have to be pretty, and it doesn't always have to be dominant. You just got to move the chains. We need first downs here as an offense. They're able to do that with a nice little run.
And the Mountaineers with 1st and 10 here. It's a quarterback keeper. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
It's a really nice run by this quarterback, and this defense is going to be forced to take the quarterback on these option plays. Expect the next option down the road to get out to the outside with a pitch to the running back.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Throwing off play action. Wide receivers got it on a shovel pass. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
I really love how he navigates that traffic situation right through the middle of the field. You get a shuffle pass, and he's able to just get himself into a seam and create a first down. A really good job after the catch.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Dropping back. It's Hawkins. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. It's a quick grab.
It's a nice delivery by the quarterback. An easy completion sets yourself up for 2nd and short.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll bring him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 9-yard line.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're...
Ball comes loose. Ball scooped up by the defense. Across across midfield. At the 30, past the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. All the way back for a scoop and score. This place going crazy.
This is a mark of a great defense. You take a lead and you go out there and you slam the door and you make it difficult on the offense. Here, it's a scoop on the outside. The defensive back with all of his speed, taking it the opposite direction for a score and building on that lead that the offense gave him. What a great job by this defense, and certainly going to be a huge play in this game.
Try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. Coverage team flying downfield, not much gained on that return. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. Gibby decides to keep it here. Loses the ball behind the line. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway. And now following the turnover, we have an injured player on the field. It's their senior wide receiver. See if Holly can get a status report soon. The offense is set up with excellent field position. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Well, in our meetings, this defense told us they're going to be ready for these plays. They understand the looks and the motion, and they know that this offense loves to use these, in particular early in a game. And here they are trying to go to that well, and sure enough, defense is ready for it.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football, and thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pass rush closing in. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You cannot miss a wide-open wide receiver down the field. That's a big play, a huge play. Could have broken this game wide open. You've got to step through your drop back and, if anything, underthrow that ball. This cannot go over his head.
And they will trot out the field goal team here. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And after the miss, it's still a 7-point lead.
Right when it left his foot, you could tell he was just hoping for a good bounce, but he doesn't get it. As my friend Tim Brando would say, the iron is unkind.
And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. Well, the first job here, just hold on to the football. The last drive ended in that fumble. Quick pass, the catch is made. They'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense.
You're trying to get the ball out quickly at or near the line of scrimmage, and you're just hoping that you can find a seam and that the defense won't pursue and tackle well in space. But this playmaker on the outside not able to get loose. That's a good job by the defense and no gain for the offense.
That's reeled in. It's Cook. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. back to throw. It's Hawkins. Pressure is coming. Caught over the middle. It's Francis. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Well, they're able to get themselves off the hook. They put themselves behind the chains, an obvious passing situation, which you know you want to avoid, but they're able to still move the chains. That's a good job by the quarterback, finding the open man and then delivering an accurate pass on time, and he's able to move the chains and create a first down.
First down, looking to throw the football. And the pressure's on. He's going to pull it down and run. And he's stopped after a gain of 3.
Well, this secondary is doing a heck of a job. There's really nowhere to throw that ball, but I got to give a lot of credit to this quarterback because Chris, he just took what he could get and created a positive play out of something that really wasn't there.
Second down after that previous play. And he drops back in the gun. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Yeah, there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
The Mountaineers pick up enough yardage for a first down. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They tackle the receiver, but the gain enough to move the ball inside the 10. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joel. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch. As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space, you need to put the defense in conflict, and if you're not able to do that, then you need extra blockers. You need the tight end, you need the fullback, and you need to get downhill. You can't really do that out of the shotgun.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
What an outstanding job by this defense. We know this quarterback is electric, in particular when he gets loose. And here, even though he's able to break, contain, and get outside of the pocket, look at the pursuit, and they're able to cut off the angles and get him down.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Bringing pressure. Trying to get the throw off. Just flings it out of bounds and pass rush closing in.
This offense has got to stay out of these 3rd and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's 4th down.
Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. Makes it look easy.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Oh, he's got open space. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
Well, when you can run the football like this, everything is at your disposal. You can go play action. You can throw it down the field. This offensive line is doing a great job. Huge hole in the back. He's being explosive.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. It's a shotgun run call. He's got space. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
That's a great run and a big pickup in the RPO, the run-pass option. This defense is going to have to shift their focus. They're clearly too concerned with the passing game. You've got to stop the run first if you're going to have a chance in this game.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Looking for some space. It's Davidson. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
They look to throw it here on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
Chris, you know I love these type of throws from quarterbacks. They stand in there with great courage. He knows he's about to get hit, and yet look at the throw. He's able to get a nice big gain. These are the types of plays that really allow you to be a great leader for your teammates because they look at you and they know you're willing to do whatever it takes.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle. Important second down play coming up. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Grab behind the line, it's Johnson. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling.
Well, we knew a huge key of this game was going to be this defense and their ability to tackle in space against this dynamic running back. And as he gets the ball on the outside, you would expect him to break a tackle, but he's unable to do so because of the leverage and pursuit of this defense. They are doing such a good job.
Grab behind the line. It's Moore. And they'll make the tackle, but it'll bring up fourth down. They are in field goal range. And the Tigers will look to convert here on fourth down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Defense all over that first down throw. Short gain makes it 2nd and 7. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
First down here for this offense. To the air, it's Hawkins. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. The defense drops him for a loss. They went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
This is so valuable for a defense to get the offense off schedule on first down. A nice tackle for loss, and now it's 2nd and long.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback keeps the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, this was the plan for this defense. When we talked with this coaching staff, they said, we need to contact this quarterback. He needs to feel us. And that's what they're doing here in the first half. If you're on the other side, you got to tell your quarterback to get down or get out of bounds. There's no reason to take these hits in the first half.
He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. And the Mountaineers will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field. field here. Steps into this one, and it's a boomer. Wow. And that punt carries into the end zone, so a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They bring them down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Caught behind the line. It's Brown. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. And some big plays through the air have been a big part of the story so far. These receivers have shown up today. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking for some space. It's Davidson. That run moves the ball across the 35.
Really solid stuff from this offense. Your quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO the run-pass option that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Ball handed off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Off the RPO, caught to the right. They'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense.
This defense is flying around. The completion behind the line of scrimmage, and there they are. They are ready for it, making the tackle in space. Now it's fourth down. They're doing a great job.
The Tigers will line up to boot it away. This will be the first punt tonight for this offense. They'll kick it away here. Oh, and it lands at the 4 and bounces in for a touchback. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Offense in a good spot here on 2nd and 4 after the 6-yard completion. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Quick throw caught on the left side. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
They better find a way to pressure this quarterback because he's just sitting back there with nobody in his face. If he's got time, he's going to rip them apart, and he does here on third down. They're able to move the chains. This is a nice job, yes, but the defense has got to change something up front.
The Mountaineers line up on 1st and 10 now. Looks right for a quick completion. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. They get just 2 yards on the pass play. Now it's 2nd down and 8 coming up. They mix it up with a run, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Downfield catch made just inside the left sideline. He got the foot down. Good play.
Well, this is a great job by this offense of just taking what the defense is going to give. If there's off coverage, just throw that out route right underneath the corner, and it's an easy pitch and catch for a first down.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Now following the play, we got a stoppage here. There's an injured Tiger. It's a junior defensive tackle. Short gain makes it 2nd and long. That's tough against a defense like this. Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. Lets it go quickly. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down this drive. It's 3rd down and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Here comes the pressure. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You can kind of understand the drop because the defense was all over.
And the Mountaineers will have to kick this away. Money comes for his 2nd punt of the game. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. It's complete on the crossing route. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
One play moves the ball to the 41. It'll be 1st down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. To the 45. Out of bounds. He's spotted inside the 40.
Chris, this is the quarterback's best friend right here. This goes down as a throw and a catch. So it's just stat padding at this point. Beautiful job on the outside. You also have to credit that offensive line. They cut down the edge, and this little pop pass is able to get the edge and get down the field.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught quickly. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Great swarming defense, but if you're going to catch that ball behind the line of scrimmage and you've got defenders all over you, you might want to just bat that one down and not take the loss. So a clear mistake from the offense, but again, this defense is just flying around, and they're playing so hard and so well right now.
Looks to the left for a quick throw. Oh, he makes the catch. He goes out of bounds, spotted just short of the 20.
Boy, anytime you can convert a 3rd and long, that is a huge plus. And that's a great play call from this offensive coordinator. And then really good execution from the quarterback. You've got to stand in there, find a good option, the right matchup that you want, and then deliver an accurate pass. And he's able to do that for a nice conversion. 1st down for this offense.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle.
Well, this defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit, good job tackling in space, and that's a completion for no gain.
Using his legs, it's Davidson. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Clemson.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
PAT is good, so it's a 14-3 lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. The West Virginia offense is back out on the field. They did some good things in the last drive. Moved it a long way, but eventually stalled out. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Defense all over that first down throw. A short gain makes it 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. It's Hawkins. Caught by the receiver. And he'll pick up the first down. Stopped at the 27.
I think this defense needs to think about changing up their coverage. These zone defenses are just not set up to stop these slant routes. You can see that window. It's wide open. The quarterback sees it pre-snap, and then he's just exploiting it. You might want to think about changing it up, going man defense, and allowing the corner to get in there and try to break this thing up.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
The incompletion makes it 2nd down and 10 from the 27. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's going to take off here. Across the 40. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
It's going to be a really long day for this defense if they can't corral this quarterback in these scrambles. He's dropping back, nowhere to throw, or he just sees an open lane. Look at this quickness that he's able to use. He gets across the line to gain, moves the chains for a first down.
The Mountaineers are moving quickly down the field. On first down, it's play action. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
It's so important as a quarterback that you understand the momentum of the game and the possession. And they're able to gain some yards on that last snap and then give it all back on this snap. This quarterback's got to do a better job understanding the situation and maintaining the momentum of the drive.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Finds his target, and it's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Back to pass. It's Hawkins. Running back grabs it on a screen. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. He'll be stopped short of the first down.
Chris, I like the idea here offensively of getting the ball to the running back in space and allowing him the opportunity to make somebody miss. He just couldn't do that. Give a lot of credit to this defense. They're playing with great pursuit and leverage, good tackling in space, and now it's fourth down.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the punt will land in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
Backed up here, second and long from the 15. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Oh, the pocket collapsing. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, Chris, this set of downs was doomed from the start. You take a sack on first down, it's going to be second and long, and now you're throwing the football because you have to. The defense is ready, it's an incompletion, and now it's third and long.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a first down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's fourth down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, fourth down.
And they'll kick it away here. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner will be brought down. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so second and 5.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Hawkins. The receiver makes the catch. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
I tell you, Chris, defensively, this is death by 1,000 cuts. They just allow these hitch routes to create second and manageable, third and manageable. It's too easy for the offense. The off coverage has got to change. They've got to get up in the face of this wide receiver and force him to have a difficult release.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, there's so much emphasis put on third down, and rightly so. That's really the action play of the series. But the third down success or lack thereof, it really happens because of what happens on first down. And here, this defense creating a negative play on first down is setting them up for success here down the line.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up second and long. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Short pass finds the tight end. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. That's just an egregious late hit. Obvious roughing the passer. And the Mountaineers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
He's tackled at the 27. Brings up second down.
Offense comes up now, 2nd and 8 after that very short gain on the completion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Here's a target, and it's complete. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch, and here this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence, and he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around.
He'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. A play action, looking to throw. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Chris, these are so difficult to defend, and the reason is that tight end is normally so involved in the run blocking. So when you put a play-action fake out there, there is conflict on the defense. That defender who's responsible for the tight end and pass coverage also has run responsibility. That's what allows the tight end to be open, and now you just have to hit him with an accurate ball. Beautiful job by this offense, and again, one of those concepts as a quarterback I absolutely love.
On 3rd down, it's a handoff. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal. Clemson calls their 2nd timeout. Not ideal. You give up 1st down yardage, then have to burn a timeout. Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. They'll try to run this one in. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Tigers will spend their 3rd and final timeout. Chance to strategize for this 2nd down play. Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. They pressure him and sack him to be tackled inside the 10.
Well, this offense better figure out this protection, because you cannot allow pressure to come right up the middle of the field, right into the face of the quarterback. I think they need to full slide. This running back is not doing a great job identifying the linebackers, and here the Mike linebackers right in the lap of the quarterback right away.
So here we go, 3rd and goal. Giving up that sack has made this a real headache for the offense. Let's see if they can convert. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. On the move now. He'll be stopped short. Doesn't get there on the scramble. It'll set up 4th and goal.
What a great stop by this defense. Chris, here on 3rd and goal, they're able to pursue and get the quarterback down on the ground, and now there's a huge decision to be made. Now this offense has got to decide, do you try to go for 6, or do you take the 3 points and kick a field goal?
The field goal is good.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Looks like they'll take a knee in the final play and head to halftime with the lead. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. The Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in Death Valley, and welcome into the halftime report. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
Mountaineers will kick this away to start the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there, trying to build the lead as we begin the third quarter and trying to clean up. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And that ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Off play action, he's looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
A sack like that on 2nd down is a drive killer. Now 3rd and forever, and now this pass rush, you know, is going to have their ears pinned back. You are in a one-way go. This is a perfect opportunity to try to throw a screen, maybe a draw, trying to force this ball down the field. This is when turnovers happen.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Defense is coming after him. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Chris, it seems to me like this quarterback is predetermining where he wants to throw the football. He's got to just read the concept out. Here, the coverage is really good, and he still forces the football, forces the issue down the field. That ball probably should have been picked off.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. See if he can make something happen with the return. Returner tackled right there. That's where they start the drive. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This has been a totally dominant performance by this pass rush. 5th sack of the game. This offensive line cannot protect the quarterback, and they continue to just tee off. I will not be surprised if they get 1 or 2 more.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. To throw, it's Hawkins. He's running out of time here. Heavy pressure, he lets it go.
Well, this is the problem with taking a sack on 1st down. It's long yardage. Now they don't get a completion, and it's going to be 3rd and forever.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
I tell you, you got to play well on 3rd down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on 1st and 2nd. He's got to be great in situations. And one of those situations that I think about is 3rd down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on 4th.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? And here's the handoff. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
Split backfield here. Running back with the football. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. And when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you'll love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. We go back to the weapon who's been so reliable and effective today. He's one of the guys that's helped them build a lead. Now, Joel, they go to him trying to secure it.
And Chris, he's just so reliable. You can tell that the quarterback has full trust that he knows exactly where this player is going to be, that he's going to be open, and that he's going to catch the football. And when you have a guy like that that you rely on the outside, you can ride that to a victory.
Handoff in a single back formation. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
This is great recognition by the quarterback. He sees that soft spot in the defense for his slot wide receiver, and then as a wide receiver, you've got to have a feel for that coverage and that space. They're on the same page, and it creates a nice completion there for the offense.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Finds an open target on the left side. They tackle the receiver, but they gain enough to move the ball inside the 10.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7.
Man, this is tough sledding down here when you get into these goal-to-go situations, continuing to try to run the football. It is about movement and leverage. This offensive line has got to get low. They got to keep those legs moving, and these running backs, I tell you what, get behind your pads and get physical.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
What I love about this throw is that it is on time. And when you're on time, you can complete the ball in tight windows. You can allow for yards after the catch, all of it. And here, they're able to get the completion for the touchdown. Beautiful job by this quarterback.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up 2nd down.
Well, we've seen it all day long. This defense is right time, right place, and again, they hold them. It has been a frustrating day for this offense.
2nd down play coming up. He hands it off from the gun. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play.
I don't know what this quarterback is looking at. It's an RPO, a run-pass option. That is clearly a pass read. Look at the defense sell out in the run game, and they're able to get him down for a loss.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Can't find anybody on 3rd down, throws it away, and now 4th down coming up.
Just nowhere to go with the football. Really good defense, in particular in the secondary, and the quarterback is forced to throw it away. And now a decision to make for this offense. And Chris, I would always recommend to try to tie this game up right here. You're down 3, kick the field goal, but who knows what they're going to try to do here.
They'll kick it away here. And here's the return. Another great move. Breaking ankles out there. He goes out of bounds inside the 45. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved him right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? Receiver makes the grab. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. Offense operating from the pistol. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
3rd down coming up.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Not quite enough for the 1st down. Going to be 4th down and just inches.
Yeah, Chris, that looks just shy of the marker, the line to gain. If I'm the offense, I'm going to get up there and just quarterback sneak this right away. Don't allow the defense to even get a call in. Move fast, go quickly, use tempo, and sneak this across.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. Off the miss, the lead is still 15, a 2-possession game.
Chris, this is an extension of what I saw in warm-ups. It was a struggle. There were a lot of missed kicks, and here he comes out, and in the live game, he misses it again. I'm sure his confidence is going to be low, and now the trust factor. Is the coach going to put him out there for another kick?
Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down, and here the defense does a great job on 1st down, of bowing up and stopping the run, and that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
An inside give now from the shotgun. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
To throw, it's Hawkins. A screen to the wide receiver. He stopped short, and that 1st down marker is going to bring up 4th and 3.
Well, we knew this offense was going to attack on the edges and on the perimeter, and we knew that the defense would have to tackle in space. They're doing that great on this play, and now the offense is behind the chains.
And the Mountaineers bring their punt team onto the field. And he drives the punt deep. Kicked it too far. It lands in the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling.
No gain on the play. 2nd down coming up.
So 2nd and 10. Got to create something here to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring it down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
No mystery who they're looking to on 3rd down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy 1st down.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Trying to find room. It's Johnson. Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake. Looking to throw. That's caught. It's Moore. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Important third down play coming up. Can he get there on the ground? That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
This offense building into third down success, getting to 3rd and 1, and then they can allow the offensive line to win up front. And this is a nice job by the back, finding the soft spot and getting the conversion. Again, though, 1st and 2nd down success is what leads to 3rd down success.
The receiver grabs it. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
And defensively, their leverage is all wrong. You got to expect a slant right there, and they just gave them that inside angle. This defense has got to do a better job of aligning properly and taking away the routes that they know are coming.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper.
You know, those first down plays are so important. In every set of downs, you want to make sure that you're on schedule, creating 2nd and medium, 2nd and short. And on first down, you go with that option play, and it just wasn't there. That's a frustrating start to this set of downs for this offense. Now they're behind the chains.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And it's caught off the deflection. And they'll tackle him well short of the marker. Brings up 4th down to see if they tried out the field goal team.
Chris, that's outstanding recognition from this defense. They see the screen being set up, and they're there for the stop, and they lose yardage. And now it makes it even a longer field goal opportunity.
So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. The West Virginia offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Back to throw. It's Hawkins. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Chris, the key to these wide receiver screens is that the wide receiver has to make the first guy miss. If you can do that, there's a lot of yardage to be had. But if not, it's going to be a short gain, and you're going to be behind the sticks.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab behind the line. It's Cook. And nothing after the catch. They stop him cold.
Chris, that is not what you want on 3rd down. Terrible execution. This offense has got to be better moving forward. They're not going to win this game unless they get some 3rd down conversions.
The Mountaineers will bring their punt team onto the field. It's a booming punt, showcasing the leg strength. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. They're going to run it here. Sees an opening. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
They've got to change something up on defense because this defensive line is just not holding up. They're not winning at the line of scrimmage. These are huge, massive holes being created by the O-line, and the back is just taking advantage of it. They're going to have to commit more resources to stopping the run.
Nice gain. Moves the ball to the 47. Another first down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And at first down, they go right back to him.
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
As we wrap up the third quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23. They go back to the receiver, who's had a really effective game, Joel. So far, the defense really hasn't had an answer for him.
And, Chris, the best part about it is that they're using the RPO, and that's what's forcing the defense to have to try to stay honest. They can't double-team the wide receiver. They can't even bracket the wide receiver because then they would just run the football with that RPO, run-pass option. Beautiful scheme to get him the ball.
Brings up second down.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. They'll give it to the back. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. And the wideout goes in motion. And he'll drop back here on third down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Lucky for the junior quarterback that didn't get picked off.
Just a disappointing set of downs right there. But with the clock where it's at, Chris, they can get the ball back. Maybe they're going to punt this ball away and rely on their defense. Try to get another series moving forward.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. This will be a 39-yard attempt. He got it. The field goal's good. And they add to their lead.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle.
Chris, in this situation, down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Back to pass. It's Hawkins. They pressure him and sack him to be tackled inside the 10. Here comes 3rd and long, trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It can be really difficult, Chris, to scramble against nickel defense. You've got this fifth defensive back on the field, which means that there's just more speed and athleticism. You've got eyes in the backfield, and they can pursue and bring this quarterback down. This is where you really have to make a read, be decisive, and try to throw the ball in a tight window. Don't love this scramble on this down and distance.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. Making people miss. The return man flashing his elusive speed. They finally get him, but it's a big gain. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Handoff to the right side. A quick juke. Defense finally able to get him down after the juke, but he picks up a decent gain.
Well, that's exactly what you want to see as an offensive play caller, is your guys up front winning the line of scrimmage here late in this game, 4th quarter, and able to run the football on 1st down. That's just beautiful stuff up front.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Haynes. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage.
Is always a good option in the passing game, and the quarterback knows that he has a guy that is very consistent catching the ball out of the backfield. I think the defense is going to have to adjust. This is a 1st down. It's an easy 1st down. They're going to have to start doing something in their scheme to stop the running back out of the backfield.
Caught behind the line. It's Brown. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way.
This is great recognition by this defense. They see the wide receiver screen. They're able to pursue out and get the tackle for loss. They have been running side to side as well as anybody today. I think that the offense needs to get downhill in the run game and run right at them.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They bring him down, but the gain sets up the offense. 1st and goal from the 10. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. 1st and goal, handoff. Touchdown, Clemson! Still no answer for this offense.
It's so difficult to stop this group. They are so good, and now a big lead here in the 4th quarter. This one seems like it's over.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Set to advance on the football.
Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Oh, look out. He's got open space. He's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
Well, it's certainly too little too late here in this ball game, but moving forward, having some success like this to put on film and evaluate as a team, I think that can be important. And, Chris, they can get better from this point moving forward.
Kicking team out for the PAT try.
For the extra point.
And he knocks it right through.
The kick is good. That makes the score Clemson 34, West Virginia 13.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
These type of run plays, Chris, break the will of the opponent. You've got a big lead. You've had success all day long. They know you're going to run the football. You know you're going to run the football, and they are still gashing it. This is a beautiful job.
Gain moves it to the 35, first down again. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play-action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
On the ground, it's Haynes. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's second down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They'll run it here. He's got the first and still going. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
You know, I don't think there's any better feeling for a head coach than having a big lead in the fourth quarter and just ripping off big runs late in the game. You know you're going to continue to move the chains, continue to keep your offense on the field, and you're about to be in the locker room with a win.
Looking to throw it on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. Look out, he's breaking free. And they make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up first down yardage.
Chris, it's such a weapon to be good in the screen game, and I think it's about the offensive linemen. You can talk about the backs and the quarterback all you want, but it's really about the linemen. Do they understand the timing of that faux pass set, the ability to get out in front and run the alley? This is a great job. Look at them set up those blocks on the outside.
Gets rid of it on the move, and he finds his tight end for the catch. And following the catch, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. That's a tough thing to see here in such a lopsided game. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. He keeps it on the design run. Tackle made just short of the marker. Looks like it's going to be inches to go. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Well, it looks like the offense caught them being aggressive. This defense took a shot. They sent everybody, and the quarterback saw it, got the completion, and that's a big gain down the field. And now this offense set up 1st and goal inside the 10-yard line. That is a great job of recognition by the quarterback. If the defense is going to be aggressive, you got to make them pay.
But the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now.
That screen fooled nobody. Great recognition from the corner. As soon as the ball was snapped, he recognized what was going on, got into the backfield, and blew it up for a loss.
So the ball moved back to the 12 for 2nd and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Makes a quick catch. Tackle at the 8 after the completion. Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Offense looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Caught in the end zone. They throw for the score.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the second half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well. That's led to this huge lead.
Extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Chris, this is a great example of how to defend the RPO from a defensive perspective. Number one, your secondary player has to stay home and defend the pass. Then you've got to get off blocks up front and win your one-on-ones. If you can do that as a front seven, you can stop the run without the help of that secondary, and you can shut down the RPO.
Quarterback's got it on the option. And the defense there to smother that option play.
Well, this defense is finally able to cue in on this quarterback. He's been very effective so far today, and then the offense goes back to it. Maybe they went to the well one too many times, but finally the defense adjusts, and they're able to key on the quarterback and get him down behind the line of scrimmage. They're going to need to continue to do that because I tell you what, this quarterback has been effective today.
Scanning the field, it's Hawkins. He'll be sacked. The defense swarms him on 3rd and long. After the sack, there is an injured player down. The clock has stopped for an injured player on the field. And the Mountaineers will send their punt team onto the field. And look at the leg strength, a booming punt. And that sets up a return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Play fake, looking to throw. Looking right, this one caught. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? And they'll run it with the draw play. Looks like Clemson will have the first down.
This group has been so impressive all day long, built this big lead, and now they're just running out the string. I got to tell you, the mark of a great team is a team that can run the football when the opposition knows that they want to run the football. That's exactly what they're doing here.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Leaning on the run game here. Breaking tackles. He's got a crease. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
They're set up in such a great situation here, but as we've seen in previous years in the playoffs, remember the Indiana-Miami National Championship game, a false start can give hope to the opposing sideline. No pre-snap penalties. That's exactly what I would be communicating if I was the quarterback in that huddle down there.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. Breaks into the clear. They get him down, and that's how this game will end. The clock at 0-0. And that will wrap up our coverage. Hope you enjoyed the game. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.